funny story, but there was this guy who I knew who was a buyer, and every time I would come to him with a deal, he would tell me 100 reasons why it was no good. You know those guys.
I know a couple of those.
Yes, it's not good. So I stopped calling him because I don't need this. I didn't need this. He calls me, Dov, I haven't heard from you in a while. I said, yeah, because every time I call you, you tell me 100 reasons why the deal's no good. So he said, listen, I won't do it. I said, okay, but I'm telling you, the minute you start, I'm hanging up the phone because I just don't need this. Now, that was when I had started working on my first unwind of a co-op. So I started explaining to him why this works. And of course, he can't help himself. And he starts. And he says, but I just hung up the phone. I didn't say a word. I hung up the phone. He rings back, and it's him. He says, why'd you hang up the phone? I said, I told you, if you start arguing with me, then I'm hanging up the phone. That's it, done. Anyway, he bought it. He bought the building because he allowed himself long enough to listen and understand what I was proposing. And that was the first, I did a number of those, of unwinding of co-ops.